In a cozy little town surrounded by whispering trees, lived a curious young boy named Detective Jackson. With gentle eyes and a bright smile, Detective Jackson was always fascinated by the tiny mysteries of his mom. Mom Miriam always said he had a curious heart, which was a gift. One morning, Detective Jackson woke up to the sound of birds chirping happily outside his window. The sun peeked through his curtains, casting a magical glow in his room. Detective Jackson hopped out of bed, his fluffy pajamas still warm and cozy. With a sense of adventure tingling in his toes, he thought, "I wonder what mysteries await today?" After breakfast with Dad Frank, filled with warm toast and sweet jam, Detective Jackson decided to exp. The air was crisp with the smell of fresh earth and blooming flowers. His little garden friend, Bunny Thumper, hopped alongside him, nose twitching with delight. Detective Jackson loved solving mysteries, like finding out where the morning dew came from or whatnot. But today, he stumbled upon a new mystery, a soft sparkle that caught his eye on a small, sunlit paw. "What's this, Bunny Thumper?" Detective Jackson whispered, pointing to the tiny glimmer. Bunny Thumper twitched his ears, watching curiously. Detective Jackson crouched down, his heart fluttering with excitement as he discovered a small shimmy. It was round and smooth, dazzling in the sunlight like a secret treasure. His eyes widened with wonder, and his fingers tingled as he carefully picked it up. "I found a mystery, Bunny Thumper," he exclaimed softly, giggling with glee. "We have to find out where this came from and who it belongs to." Excitedly, Detective Jackson rushed inside to show Mom Miriam. "Look, Mom Miriam. I discovered a sparkling treasure in the garden." Mom Miriam, with her warm, loving smile, took a look. "What a beautiful find, Detective Jackson. Maybe there's a story behind it." Detective Jackson's eyes sparkled with imagination. "I think it's a moonstone, Mom Miriam, that fell from the night sky to say hello to us. Maybe starry fairies are looking for it." Mom Miriam nodded, encouraging his creative thoughts. "Why don't you gather clues and see what the stone tells you, Detective Jackson?" Determined to solve the mystery, Detective Jackson, along with Bunny Thumper, set off on their adventure. He put the stone safely in his pocket, feeling the cool roundness against his fingers. He imagines scenarios perhaps the stone was part of a pirate's treasure or a special gift from the F. Detective Jackson glanced around the garden, observing everything with his sharp eyes. "Look, Bunny Thumper. He pointed at the bird bath nearby. Those birds are chirping a secret song. Maybe they know who this belongs to. He approached carefully, watching the feathered friends with fascination. The birds seemed to nod at the stone, making Detective Jackson giggle. They agree it's a special find. With a thoughtful look, Detective Jackson wandered along the path of tall grasses and tickling vines. He spotted his neighbor, Grandpa Percy, tending to his roses. "Hello, Detective Jackson," Grandpa Percy greeted warmly. "What treasure do you have there?" Detective Jackson showed him the stone. "I'm a detective today, Grandpa Percy, finding out where this moonstone came from." Grandpa Percy chuckled, peering at the gem. "Why, I do believe that looks just like the ones fairies leave in moonlit gardens. You have yourself a magical mystery, indeed." Detective Jackson's heart fluttered with joy. "Do you think any fairies have lost it?" Grandpa Percy winked. "Perhaps, my little detective. But sometimes stones like this end up right where they're meant to be, bringing a little magic to though." Detective Jackson thanked Grandpa Percy and continued his exploration. The garden seemed to whisper secrets to him, and Bunny Thumper frolicked beside him happily. The world was full of quiet wonders, surprises waiting to be discovered by curious hearts. As the sun began its bright descent, Detective Jackson sat beneath his favorite tree with Bunny Thumpy. He gazed at the stone, feeling a warm connection with it, and smiling at the conclusion of his mystery. Maybe this stone belongs to everyone who sees its beauty. Bunny Thumper, Detective Jackson mused soft-tail. Well, Detective Jackson headed inside, carefully. "Good night, Moonstone," he whispered. "You'll be my reminder to keep exploring and dreaming." Snuggling into bed after dinner, Detective Jackson felt peaceful. His mysteries brought joy not only to him but also to those who heard about them. With a yawn and a cozy sigh, he thought, tomorrow will be another adventure for another mystery. Outside, the wind sang a lullaby through the branches, whispering secrets of the universe. Detective Jackson drifted into a gentle slumber, filled with dreams of stars, stones, and tiny wonders. In those dreams, the world was bright, and Detective Jackson, with Bunny Thumper, was always ready to